Hello and welcome. My name is Roy Fensom and I run Moon and Mask as well as do the Adelaide Psychic Fair. An unfortunate state of events is that South Australia now has updated COVID incidents, and for that reason there is a 6-day lockdown, so to speak. Stay at home, don't do anything. And as we would normally have the fair on this week, it's pretty sure that we will not be doing that at 230 Flinders Street in the city this coming weekend. So that fair has been given the no-go. Oh, I'm there. I'm just checking to make sure that the okay, the fair that we would normally have has been cancelled, but most of the people who I'd mentioned before on the that were coming to the fair have in most cases transferred to December. So we are now looking at December 19 and 20 and hoping that by that time all of these particular events such as the COVID shutdown and the collective issues that they have trying to trace people will be sorted out by that particular time. We can't guarantee that, but we have certainly gone to the extent of anticipating that we will be back and on normal footing by at least the 19th and 20th of December. Now, just to run through some of the things that would normally take place. If you're interested in having a stall, you're more than welcome to contact me at facebook.com Adelaide Psychic Fair, and leave a message there and I will certainly get back to you. We normally take just basic information. We make sure that you have some public liability depending on what you're doing. Let's see if I come back again. It's hard to tell with this thing. No, 3 of them dropped out. Doop, doop. I was hoping I would be able to get back in. Let's see if it happens live to. Looks like we might be back again just for the sake of continuing. Now, some of the people that are going to be in on next month, of course, is Moon and Mask. We will definitely be there if we can get past the COVID issues. Cass Candles will not be there. The last one was to be this month, and unfortunately, as we've said, COVID-19 has kicked that in the head, and we can't be doing that this month. Melissa Clarkson from Dada Daisy has already accepted moving on to December, so there's a good chance that she will be there. Katerina Lenarcic will be there from Be Your True Self. Mary Iliu from Crystal Spirit has already said that she's willing to go over to December, so that's another one. Frances Billinghurst, I believe, is going to do one day, so it's lovely that she can make that. Leah Gooding may be there, or it may be somebody else. We're not quite sure on that. It just depends on how the next month goes for Leah. It could be Christy Maurice Jones or somebody else filling this spot. I don't know. Wagyal Gangli from The Taste of the Himalaya has said that he would be interested in doing the December mark, so that's a definite. And Sue Seeby has mentioned that she would like to be down there. And Sanam from Namaste Handicrafts is looking to see whether it's possible for them to make it. So that's just the basis of many of the stores that are going to be down there. Now, as you can understand, this is not likely to be a long and lengthy broadcast due to the fact that most of these people will not be available until December, and the present market is closed. That is the 21st and 22nd of November, 230 Flinders Street. The Adelaide Psychic Market will not be open, in the month of November. But hopefully, if COVID continues to clear itself up and we can take care of contact tracing in Adelaide, December market will be a go-ahead, and we will continue to fight towards that. Hi, Adair. Glad to have you on board for the moment. As you would be aware, down here, COVID has suddenly taken a breakout. So this is basically, I cannot bring much content to this particular psychic fair, as unfortunately these people are all now on the short list. I've contacted most of them, and unfortunately they are as disappointed as I am that we cannot go ahead with this. But to make it even worse, next weekend, not the one that's coming up, but the one after, is the Body Mind Psychic, and that has now shut its doors as well for the moment. So I don't see that opening in the following weekend. So there's another major market that won't be going ahead. And unfortunately, that is the sign of things as they are at the moment in Adelaide. We have had a lot of small markets from the Riverland right through the Barossa, right through McLaren Vale, that have ceased to open up this weekend and possibly next weekend. So if you're looking at those 2 weekends, I would suggest sit around and see if you can find something to do at home, because unfortunately those 2 weekends are likely to be very dull and uninteresting in the way of fairs and markets. So I look forward to next month, hopefully, and seeing what will happen in December. We've got a good lineup for next month, and hopefully by the start of next week we'll start advertising that. And if there is a chance, we will do some more towards that. But I cannot even advertise any of the upcoming markets, as most of those are not available at this point. So for me, it's a Yeah, thanks, Vanessa. It's one of those things where plan as well as you can until the virus actually comes out. Antivirus, at least, sorry. Until that comes out, we pretty much live on a week-to-week, month-to-month basis. The fairs and markets around Adelaide were doing really well. We're just starting to get ourselves back into format and just starting to get our old crowds back. And now we're back on lockdown for 6 days, which means that there's at least 14 days of markets and fairs, and some of the big ones that are not going to be going ahead. And if we don't get some sort of antivirus in the next month or so, we rely on the control of the keeping the COVID control going and trying to find where all these people are and making sure that they're healthy. But until such time as that is sorted out, we simply sit on the sidelines, organise what we can, and hope that at some point they say, yes, go ahead. But come next month, we'll have a COVID plan in place. We've always had one there, but it's just it's certain things that you cannot compensate for. And we really don't want to put any of our stall holders in a position where their safety and their health is put to the test. We have our hand sanitizers, we have the sprays, we have all the things that we think we need. The one stage we don't want to go to is having to wear masks, because it's hard to understand our customers and it's hard for our customers to understand us. So to that end, I put it forward to most of my customers that if they were interested in their health and didn't want to come along, they had only to mention it to me. We had a few people that decided health-wise it probably wasn't a good idea to come down this weekend. So we just rang everybody up and said, look, we're not putting it on this weekend. It's going to be too difficult. The COVID regulations are against us. And the best we can do is move it on to next month. And most of the people that we have been in contact with have been very, very generous and said, yep, take me over to December and I will be there. So immediately we have a good listing for the December fair, and it's just a matter now as to whether this COVID will clear itself up in that time. 3 to 4 weeks may not be long enough, but that's all we can do. I would normally do some readings, but unfortunately we really don't have anybody on board tonight. And this is just a thank you very much for watching in and keeping us alert. And if you're interested in the fair this coming weekend, sorry, but it is shut down, closed, cancelled for this month.